I'll ask you again. Can I ask you what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm busy, mate.
Yeah. Can I ask you what you're doing?
I'm piloting an aircraft, mate. You'll have to leave me alone because you're endangering the welfare of an aircraft.
Right. That needs to come down now.
Right now?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm asking you to come down.
What, by law?
Bring it down now.
By law?
You're filming within a police station. I can't have you doing that.
Why?
Because I can't.
Why not?
So bring it down, or else I'll just take the device off you. It's up to you.
Oh, well, that's a bit serious, isn't it? So what I'll do is I'll bring it down because...
Alright, let's set the stage. This isn't just another random audit clip. This case went all the way to a civil payout, and it exposes a real tug-of-war between police powers and public rights. At the center, we've got News Now Yorkshire, a YouTuber testing the boundaries of police accountability with his drone outside Audit police station. On the other side, PC Darren Calvo, who doesn't just see a drone, he sees a potential threat. What unfolds is part legal lesson, part drama, and part cautionary tale about how fast things can spiral once the word terrorism enters the conversation. Stay locked in, because before this video ends, not only do we see the arrest collapse, but the taxpayer ends up footing a serious bill. And the way it unravels, let's just say it's one of those cases where the law, emotion, and power all collide in real time. And here's the first clash. The officer demands the drone be grounded, citing endangering the welfare of an aircraft.
Whoa, what was that for? What's that for?
The moment I'm detaining you.
Okay.
Potentially on terrorist offence.
Okay, okay. Finger.
You what, sorry?
You really hurt my finger.
I haven't hurt your finger.
You did.
Just your finger.
You hit it with a cuff.
No, I didn't.
You did. I was holding numb.
Yeah, received. Right, I need to ask you some relevant questions about why you're here and why you feel the need to film a police station.
I don't understand the question. What's wrong with filming a police station?
Now, that sounds dramatic, but legally, it's shaky ground. Unless this drone was interfering with an actual aircraft, which it wasn't, this argument doesn't carry much weight. What we're seeing here is a classic overreach, a vague legal claim thrown out quickly to get compliance. It works in the moment, but it won't hold up under scrutiny. This is the bombshell moment. Out of nowhere, the officer escalates this to a terrorism-related detention. That's not a small leap, it's a giant legal canyon. Under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, police need reasonable suspicion, something tangible, factual, not just discomfort with being filmed. By equating drone footage to terrorism, the officer not only undermines his credibility, but also sets the stage for why this case would later crumble in court.
To make a video.
Of what?
The police.
Doing what?
Working.
Elaborate. What do you mean by working?
Just working. Just mulling about. Cars coming and going. Yellow jackets.
And what's so fascinating about that?
People enjoy it. That's why you got road wars, police camera action, and all those other videos that people make.
Do you understand that obviously we're on a high risk with the police and people targeting the police?
Not really.
You don't understand that, yet you watch all these programs.
And it raises a bigger question. Should vague suspicions ever justify invoking terrorism laws against civilians with cameras? When the terrorism card doesn't stick, watch closely, the officer pivots to breach of the peace. Now here's the issue. Breach of the peace isn't even a criminal offense in England and Wales. It's a common law power designed to prevent immediate harm or disturbance. But where's the disturbance? Where's the harm? At most, a drone was buzzing above some cars. No crowd, no panic, no imminent danger. This is where the case starts looking less like policing and more like improvisation, trying one justification after another until something fits. And here's where the timeline gets brutal. Hours in custody, multiple shifting charges, and not a single one sticks. First it was terrorism, then breach of the peace, then air navigation offenses. All dropped. Think about the human cost here. 5 to 6 hours in a cell, the stress, the humiliation, only for the police to walk it all back later. It's a textbook example of why wrongful arrest claims exist, and exactly why the compensation clock starts ticking the moment that cell door shuts. Being released without charge is more than just walking free. It's an official acknowledgement that the entire arrest was baseless.
And it's not true.
I've read lots of things on legislation.gov.uk.
Well done. Well done. Are you going to give us your name?
Do I have to give you my name?
Yeah, because now you're telling us that you've got something with the Civil Aviation Authority, an ID number, and we need to establish that.
Yeah.
So who are you?
Well, if you knew the legislation, you'd know where to find the ID number, wouldn't you?
The ID number, you need to tell me your ID number and your name, please.
Under what law? Under what law says that I have to do that?
Right, I'm just going to lock him up for breach of peace.
Okay.
Right, you're under arrest on suspicion of breach of the peace.
No
You don't have to say anything but may on your defence if you do not mention one question, something which will later allow in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence.
Okie dokie.
And for the police, that's a huge problem. Because once you cross that line into unlawful detention, you've not only lost legal ground, you've also opened the door to civil litigation. And trust me, the courts don't treat false imprisonment lightly. It's one of the strongest protections citizens have against unchecked authority. And there it is, £35,000. That's not pocket change, that's a serious payout, one that screams accountability. To put it in perspective, that's the kind of sum awarded when a court recognizes the damage of unlawful detention, both financial and emotional. And here's the kicker, taxpayers end up footing that bill, not the officer personally. Which begs the question, how many more times will forces settle cases like this before real reforms are enforced to prevent them happening again?